we are out of here, picking up the net. So we can either go home or eat something. We'll find out. Goodbye, office. Turn that down. Turn this on. And he's gone. Everybody's gone.
Before I go, I would need to know the answers to those questions.
There we go. Into the bright light. Down the stairs. This is basically the same thing I've been doing now for the last 15 of my 17 years here. Taking the back door out of here, jumping in the garage, and then fighting through a little bit of traffic and getting you-know-who from you-know-where. Let's see, where did I park today? I'm guessing up here. There's the white beast. It's got some dirt on the bottom, despite the fact that I just washed this thing no more than 2 or 3 days ago. Damn it. Let's see. Start the car. Forgot to take my name tag off again. Oh, the radio's on. Put the belt on. And then grab my employee access badge. Just in case we gotta activate something. See if I can do this with one hand while I hold this fella. Anyway, we'll turn this guy off because making too much noise. But we're in an angle, that's why the picture probably looks a bit askew. But trust me, it'll balance out eventually. Oops, it would help if I put it in drive. All right, hope we don't get hit, because nobody does a speed limit in the garage. It's 5 miles an hour only. Here in lovely Strat, formerly the Stratosphere Hotel. Now it's the Strat Hotel, Casino, and Sky Pod. And as a supervisor, I get to park in the lower level, so I don't have to scale any stairs. And there's our traffic arm, man. It's that time of day where they put it up for easy access out of here. But in about an hour, they'll reactivate that arm, and everybody's going to have to use a badge to escape. Still haven't fixed the other arm. That thing's been broke for a couple weeks now. All right, this is Fairfield, and now we're going to turn right on St. Louis. And this is referred to as the backyard, but I call it the ghetto because that's exactly what this place is. Savages, of which a small minority work for us, so they just have to walk to work. And we have a little used car lot. Western Fire Prevention, they handle the safety stuff. Part of it's in our building still. We may have changed vendors since, I don't know. And here's what I can't stand. Cabbies. These guys drive reckless, all for the almighty dollar. Because they got a lot of competition now. They got to deal with the Lyft folks and the Uber folks and anybody else who does that rideshare nonsense under their own car. I just saw something on the news not too long ago of one of these rideshare things, and the passenger in the back was asked by the driver, "Please don't be rude or I'll have you exit the vehicle." At which point that individual started beating the hell out of the driver. But it was all captured on a video cam he just happened to have on his dash. Not that it would do anything at the time, but at least he has something to take to court, just in case. There goes one of our finest, Metropolitan Police. And let's see, and I think we get an opening. All right. Yeah, this is another cabbie. One of them SUV cabbies. I hate these guys. Hate them with a passion. Why? Because when I was making that same maneuver not too long ago to merge onto this lane, I almost hit a cabbie. Made the fatal error of stopping and backing up immediately, only to be rear-ended by a fellow employee who was very nice about the whole ordeal because he saw what happened. Fortunately, his car didn't suffer too much damage, but ours did. And regrettably, I had to fork out some cash just to make sure everything got fixed. But as I said, the employee involved was very nice. We're still good friends to this day. And here we are. Here's a debunk strip club that had a run-in with the law. They fought the law, and the law won, as always. But that one in Brazilian strip joints here in the valley. In fact, this particular road we're on, called Industrial, has quite a bit of them to my rear, and we're going to pass by what they consider themselves to be the largest strip joint ever. I don't know if that's true, but it is certainly large, and they got their own pool in the back, and I'm pretty sure that's in use right now. 'Tis the season, even though we had a cold spell last week. I'm sure those employees are in the back helping out with the guys. Another tourist breaking the law by running the red. Anyway, it's about 5 till 5. That means I have 5 minutes to be in front of Nanette's working spot. There goes another lawbreaker. These people, so close. Had you just waited another second or so, you would have not been breaking the law. Savages. Anywho, let's see, off to our left is Circus Circus. One of the older hotels still in existence. I think I've been told by many that this hotel, along with the old MGM, kind of ruined things for Vegas as far as being family friendly. This was never a family friendly joint. This was always about adults having fun. But it's a new age. Now you bring your kids to Vegas. You still get in trouble if you bring your kids to Vegas and you wind up gambling with them in your lap on a table game or casino. Well, I won't have it on the table game because the dealers won't allow it. When you sit in front of a machine with your kid on your lap, one of the guys from my department will tap you on the shoulder and say, "Hey, you know you can't be doing it." And if they have no idea why they can't be doing it, then we get into a little scuffle with them. And we explain the rules. But back in the old days, you didn't need to explain the rules because only adults showed up. And they used to dress nice too. Those days are gone as well. Nobody seems to want to dress nice. And sorry, we already passed by the big joint. You might have seen it off to your right. It's called Sapphires. Here's another joint. It kind of runs the gamut of everything, from tattoos to sexy clothing to even an erotic heritage museum and a strip joint. And it just so happens to be behind where the net works. Which is over here. Well, not in that garage, mind you, but in front. We'll be heading into the garage here shortly. coming off Industrial, hanging on left on Desert Inn. And we'll pass by the Trump Hotel briefly, which is going to be on our left, which we had the pleasure of staying in one of the penthouses, courtesy of the Velouzes, Zaldi and Nova, where Zaldi was celebrating his 60th year of existence and had a flat up there. It was nice. Kind of small for a flat, but hey, it's a penthouse suite. Can't complain. Here we have Nordstrom. This is the Fashion Show Mall, by the way. This building off to our right. And there's Trump International off to our left. El Presidente Maximo. And there is the Encore and the Wynn. Anywho, here we are. Let's see if my parking skills are good enough to do this with one arm. Assuming we find a stall here nearby the wife's work area, that is. Usually on slow days there's a lot of stalls. And it looks like it's not that slow of a day. Let's see, got anything nearby? Nope, gotta keep going. Oh, we have one here. Most excellent. Right next to this truck. Ta-da! And we're done. Alright, let's lock the door. And head upstairs. Damn it.
The center is up here.
The wife works at Neiman Marcus, a high-end department store, I suppose. And there it is, coming up into view. And there's her co-worker Sonia in the distance, all in black on her cell, along with you-know-who.
What? What are you doing?
I'm putting this to use.
Okay, I'll see you there.
Okay. But you know, this is video, so.
Is it video?
Hi, handsome.
Oh, me. Mama, whatever. And that's where she works. And in a few moments, she'll be getting off, and then I'll meet her right here, which is right here. She'll be coming down that hallway and come in here. But if I don't show up in time, she'll run into this place. At which point, if she's on her phone, I might be able to hail her. But if not, then I gotta make the search to find her in that jungle of clothes. Let's go up this escalator. This has a whole bunch of welcomes or greetings in several different languages. There's the name of the joint, Fashion Show Mall. And of course all this means, welcome. And here's the upper level of Neiman. And that passageway leads you out towards the boulevard. And we descend into the downward escalator. This place is relatively new. It ain't Starbucks, but it offers you something different. The Starbucks is out in that direction there. This is sort of new. This corner section is there's always a new business here. They don't last very long. I don't know why, but we'll see. We'll see how this one works out. And we wait. She always takes her time when it's time to go. She didn't have anyone she's catering to as far as the sale, so we'll see how long this takes. Here's some displays outside the wall of Neiman. Wall closer to Macy's entrance. They always spruce up this joint with the latest and greatest and things they sell at, to be quite honest, outlandish prices. But again, they cater to the well-to-do, which would exclude me. There she is, helping out I guess, a customer. Although, she's off the clock, so. Anyway. We are out of here, I think. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. Ooh, she's holding in her hand something I really like. Roasted honey macadamia nuts. Oh, it's gonna be good. Can't wait to eat them. You with me? Okay. Let's see if she's done yet.
For you.
Yes.
So you can take me to Target.
See, look at that. Back to the car. And this place sometimes wafts with the smell of hemp. Now that Nevada's gone legal with recreational use of marijuana, you got some of these savages who can't wait to go home with it. Start lighting up in public like they're not supposed to. Savages. Ping Cow. We love this place. Of all the Thai restaurants we've eaten at, this is still by far the best one in town. It's a bit out of the way, but worth the drive. And they're open. Here's the specials today. Got ourselves a booth. Hey, what's happening? That's my favorite server. How you getting? I always get the same thing when I come here. It's always
Para wag na kayong
crab fried rice, chicken pad thai at 5,
Akala ko ba
and a Merlot.
tulog? Anong oras ko
Not the greatest Merlot, mind you,
magigising?
but it'll do. It's all about just digestion, not really about flavor. Check this out. This is something I would love to have in my own house. Don't really have the space for it though. Of course, I would love to have one of these, not the sculpture, but the wet bar. I got something like this on a 1/100th scale. No beer on tap. Just a couple bottles of low shelf liquor. See, is this open? Yes, it is. This is a nice water relief. With a bit of the coinage. And today's not a bad day to eat out. But I know Nanette, and she don't do outdoors no matter what time of year, if she can help it. So, a lovely view of the parking lot from here. But I love the ambiance. Yeah, considering we're in the middle of a desert, this is not a bad place. And yeah, they pipe music out here too. And then of course there is the indoor structure. Very nice. You with me? Back indoors. And back to you know who.
So at least the ambience is well there.
Still on the phone. We're out of here. And there you have it. We're out of here. Another success. Heading back to the white egg known as the Lexus NX. It drizzled earlier. It's a good thing I washed the car 2 days ago. And look at those clouds. Not good.